with DJ Grateful.
Bro, she's so hot.
On Grateful Radio.
She made me wanna get down on her knee. Yeah. She made me wanna share everything I own. I was praying for a 10, but I found the one. And no girl compares to my virtuous love. 'Cause what we got is truly something special. Truly something special. Truly something special. Truly something special. Yeah.
Listen, what's up, my lady love? My mama Sita. I know you know me, but let's get to know each other deeper. Cupid, you can keep him. I don't believe him. This kind of love we got is real. This ain't no Mona Lisa. No painted picture. No fairy tale. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears. Yeah, we know it well. And I never kiss and tell. Put our business in the streets. It ain't nobody's business what we do between the sheets. And I respect you too much. Don't see you as my equal. I see you as myself, me and you. We the same people. The way you let me lead you. That's why I need you. And when I'm on the road, I miss you. Wanna see you. You not perfect, but you work it, girl. And you don't need a job unless you feel like working, girl. Ain't worried about your past, I'm focused on our future, lady. From what I see, it's looking good. I see you, baby.
I was praying for a 10, but I found the one. And no girl compares to my virtuous love. 'Cause what we got is truly something special. Truly something special. Truly something special. Truly something special. Yeah.
Yeah, don't need a prenup. It's you I love and not the money. Know all my passwords, but you don't need them things. You trust me. They think we crazy. Head over heels. I love your mind more than the way you dress. Head over heels. Now I don't lace you in Gucci, Louis Vuitton, or Birkin, but I give you time and attention, faithfulness, and it's working. And when you get upset and bother me, I'm here to stay. Can't wait to date you when you 60 and your hair is gray. We ain't them, I ain't him. You ain't hurt, but we the best we will ever be. Minus me first. Till they bury me, you'll always be my lady. And leaving you's like leaving myself. It's crazy.
I was praying for a 10, but I found the one. And no girl compares to my virtuous love. 'Cause what we got is truly something special. Truly something special. Truly something special. Truly something special, yeah. I was praying for a 10, but I found the one. And no girl compares to my virtuous love. 'Cause what we got is truly something special. Truly something special. Truly something special. Truly something special, yeah.
What's good, y'all? What's good? Shouts out to everybody in the chat. So you're now tuned in to a Love Beyond the 14th podcast episode featuring your radio host, DJ Grateful, out here in the building. What's good, y'all? How's everybody feeling? Shouts out to y'all. Salutes to y'all. Decided to tune in and just have a conversation about relationships and love. And so now I got two guests. It's gonna come hang out with us, and we're gonna have just a little bit of a conversation and get some perspective, maybe even learn a little something. So without further ado, let's go ahead and bring our two guests in. I can come sit down with me. There we go.
Snuck up on the couch a little bit.
That's it. How y'all feeling? How's everybody doing?
Good. Happy to be on the show. We are very grateful. Very grateful.
Yeah.
It's an honor. I've been waiting for you to ask me. I'm like, all right. I'm gonna wait. But yeah, we honored, bro.
That's it. So, yeah, we're gonna have just conversation about love, conversation about relationship. We got two guests here. So first of all, directly to my right, I have the talented, the gifted, the artistic individual directly to my right. I'm letting him introduce himself in just a minute. And also directly to his right, which is also my right as well, we got the incredible, the talented, fearfully and wonderfully made young lady, also to my right here. So first, I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and introduce yourselves. Maybe just give the audience your first name and as well as your age.
What's good? I'm trying to hold the mic. What's good, y'all? My name is Justin. I go by Smooth Chocolate. I am 28 years old. Brooklyn, New York, born and raised. So here we are on the show.
That's it.
I'm Kiya, 27. My birthday just passed a few days ago. Born and raised in Fayetteville, North Carolina.
That's it. That's it, y'all. So these two individuals right here, are each other's fiancés, and so I just want to have a conversation about the scenario in regards to being somebody's fiance. So we don't have just a short conversation to just kind of get some things going. I'm gonna definitely be in the chat as well as we have this conversation, but let's get some perspective here. So let's start off with this. So I'll start with you, Justin. So upon meeting this young lady, what is it about her that drew you to her? You know what I'm saying? What is it that drew yeah, what is it that drew you to her?
I'm looking for PG-13. But
Oh,
if y'all read between the lines, that's what drew me. But what hooked me and reeled me in, I gotta say her personality. I'm a guy that I like someone that is simple but complex at the same time. And she was someone that I could say that I could genuinely enjoy outside of just being lustful, like someone that you could actually say, yeah, I could bring her to my parents. Someone that you could bring around and everyone just feels genuinely comfortable around. That's a favorite person, So that's what hooked me in. Yeah, I just felt comfortable. I don't know. It felt like home. It felt like home.
Dope. And Kiya, what drew you to Justin? What was it about him that made you feel like, you know what? I want to seek further. I want to seek further. What this could be.
It just was just different. I just felt like a genuine connection to him. He's very helpful, and I just love a man that just loves to help. I don't know, just everything just drew. I don't know, and then his looks, of course, but his personality as well was definitely there for me. He was different. Made me come out of my comfort zone a lot. I learned a lot from him. I feel like, yeah.
Okay. So you learned a lot from him. You're drawn to his looks. You're drawn to the helpful aspect of his personality. That's interesting. As I'm realizing that, the ability to be able to help one another and the weaknesses that maybe some of us have, and how the other person can kind of fill that role within a relationship seems to be very important, where one person is strong and the other person is weak, and vice versa, and how beneficial that is, right? So, upon popping the question, right? There's a lot of choices in the world, but when it comes to picking the right person, or the one person we see ourselves spending the rest of our life with, what made you say, you know what, this is the one that I can definitely see myself long term, for many years to come, spend my life with and really build something with? What was it about her?
That's a good question. All easy questions too, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Honestly, you have to think more of the lines of who you want this person to be for you in the future, instead of not just for me but for everyone else as well. Because when I want someone, I want them to have an essence that's so strong that it just everyone is drawn to that essence. Like a loving mother, a good friend, a good daughter, You know, a good stepdaughter if she is one, a good enemy if she is one. Everything that she is, she'll be good at. You know, everything that she is, she'll be willing to grow in. People are not willing to grow, and in a relationship, that's something that needs to happen is continuous growth. So when I seen that, you know, some things she is stubborn with, most
Yeah.
things, most things she's able to set back, and we're able to talk about some things, and like we're able to grow past those things. You know, it's not all even problems. It's just like not being in the same predicament where we're at, you know, right now, and then tomorrow we say, all right, look, we need to buckle down. Some people are not, most people are not able to do those type of talks and be willing to make that change, you know. So I'm a person that I need constant change for some strange reason, and not in the sense of like, oh, it's unbalanced, but in the sense of like I need to make sure that we're always elevating.
Yeah.
And this is someone that I could see that I was like, okay, I could continue elevating with. And plus, being the mother of my children, I could definitely see the woman in her as well, you know. And it just being a mom definitely pulls out a bunch of new characteristics in you, and it just had a glow, you know. Just had that glow, and I just fell in more in love with her, and I was like, yeah,
Oh,
I
I'm
got.
about to cry. I'm sorry. I'm a real emotional. I'm an Aquarius. We are so emotional. I'm sorry. Like I
I
get
watched
so
the Tyler
emotional.
Perry movie before we came. You know what I'm saying? You know Tyler Perry having on. Nah,
And got you all in your feels, right?
Yeah.
but nah, seriously, you know, it was a glow. I'm not saying everything is always easy, but she's someone that I'm able to work things out with. You know, I couldn't see myself with someone else and like being able to work it out as much as I have with her. You know, now I feel as if that's not even just that's nothing to have to do with me. That's just like God planting that person in my life, and He knew what I needed, and He knew what I couldn't fight against.
Yeah.
So I couldn't even say it's just like something that I felt and I wanted to do. It's truly God had a plan, and He said this is what's gonna work, and I no need to fight it. It's been working since. I ain't gonna question it.
That's good. So it sounds like to me what you're saying is that growth is important to you, and so it sounds like it's stimulating to you for the growth opportunity and being with the right woman who's willing to grow. It's going to keep you stimulated and keep you interested. Because if you get it with a woman who's complacent and stagnant and unwilling to grow, then the chances are you move around.
Have to move around because for me to be a better man, I need her to be a better woman. You know, I can't have her stay at a certain level, and I feel as if I don't need to grow because she's not needing to grow. We're both comfortable where we're at, so with her being willing to grow, that gives me the opportunity to say that all right, I have no space for excuses. I have to make this happen. I have to be the man that I need to become, not just because I want to, because I don't have a choice. If I want to keep this woman in my life, if I want to make sure I'm the dad, I need to be father, I need to be, then I'm going to go ahead and change and elevate myself. So, yeah.
That's good. That's good. So Kaya, bouncing that same question on you. You knew it was this the man that you want to spend the rest of your life with. Were there any qualities that you've seen to say, you know what, this is somebody I can really see that long term relationship and building an empire with, and the type of man you see that you can see yourself submitting to, right? Because I know that's a cuss word to a lot of people, but the submission is important on both ends.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Both ends.
Um, my thoughts are, okay, so yeah, okay, when made me feel like I could spend the rest of my life with him is just he makes me feel like a grown woman. I never been with like a man or a boy that ever made me feel grown, and I don't know, just really just something about Justin. I can't pull myself away. I don't know. He helps me grow. I know I am stubborn. I can say that I am stubborn in some situations. But I'm working on it. He's been really patient with me. Of course, every relationship has their rough spots, but I just like how patient he's been with me, trying to elevate myself and trying to push me to grow, trying to push me to do business ventures and just trying to be more open to things that's going to help both of us grow. It's going to benefit not only us at the end. It's going to benefit our kids. So, um, yeah, that's that's all, that's why how I feel.
That's good. That's good. Do have another question. I'm gonna actually start with Kai first with this next question, only because Justin had already spoke about something that he felt like was a challenge with dealing with you. So I'm gonna kind of give you an opportunity if you want to be transparent, about one thing that you feel like is you're challenging about you loving Justin. What is a challenging thing that challenges you in this relationship?
Be honest.
My man, he's like, okay. Uh, he's a very outgoing guy. There's nothing wrong with that. I promise you, there's nothing wrong with it. He's friendly. A lot of people are drawn to him. So dating him, I had to become to get used to that. It was a challenge. It was. I had to. Okay, it still is. It still is a challenge. I know that people like he knew people before me, obviously, but like that's the thing that's just been a challenge for me is how much people are drawn to him.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask a question that might be a little bit controversial. Forgive me for cutting you off. If only if you're willing. If not, you can just say pass and we can move on. Why do you feel like people drawn to him? Why is that challenging to you personally?
He's a charmer. I know that for a fact because that's how like I met him. So I know that's just how he is as a person. And maybe we all are young. We have to grow, and you know it could have been coming off as flirtatious, but I know he's working on it now. He's working on shutting people down before they can get to the point of where it could go. But yeah, it's a challenge for me just how friendly he is. But other than that, he has a lot of great qualities that I'm looking for in a man.
That's good.
I drive him crazy. It's okay.
No, that's
Yeah.
that's
You
that's
love me,
good
though.
because
But
where I can kind of relate to that is that I have a charming personality as well. So whoever I end up with, I have to be willing to bear with whatever process it takes for me and her to have an understanding that me being charming doesn't necessarily mean that I want the individual that I'm being charming to. That there's a line to it. There's a line drawn, and we just would have to figure out what that boundary and that line is between me and her. And so, yeah, I think I can understand where that can be challenging, and even some women can be challenged or charming as well. And just because they're charming doesn't necessarily mean that they want the man that they're friendly with too. So
I'm friendly myself. I am friendly. Um, Not to cut you off. I'm so sorry. But yeah, that's. I mean, yeah. I don't really know what to say.
well, so in this transition, all right. So you're transitioning into the marriage stage. After when you get to the I do's and everything like that. What would you say is one of your most things you're looking forward to as far as the marriage with one another? I'm gonna start with Justin. What's one thing you're kind of looking forward to, and as far as the marriage position between you and her?
The testimony. Testimony. I'm a person. We have a lot of things that we need to work on still, but I feel as if, how can I say this? Sometimes what you're going through is not meant for just you. It's not
That part.
for real. So a lot of people they're not able to work through the things that we're able to work through.
Yeah.
And I feel as if down the line we're gonna have that young couple or old couple or whatever couple that's gonna need like our story and to hear like, hey, like that ain't nothing.
Yeah.
She left what? She left this open? Let me tell you how much stuff I left open. Let me tell you how much stuff we done dirtied up in this relationship,
Yeah.
And I feel as if with that being told, that story being told, we're able to help a lot of people out in the future. And this is helping us right now. This is helping us to be comfortable with being uncomfortable, you know. And that's a part of helping others is being able to actually talk about it. And I think the testimony is something that I'm looking forward to most because then that also shows us like, dang, we made it through. We made it like we had some hard turns and we had some bumps in the road, but we made it through. We have some fun in our relationship. So I definitely would love to see after that testimony, after that change and that growth, just the level of comfort, understanding, and fun that we'll be able to have in our relationship once we get past everything. That testimony is just going to be even greater. So like each year, the testimony is just going to get better and better and better and better and better. So that's something I'm looking forward to the most because I love growing through something. I love getting past something. I love fixing stuff. I love helping others. So that testimony is going to do so much things and open so many doors for us. We're not going to even know how to take it. It's going to be so overwhelming. We all think it's fake. And so that testimony and really telling that story is what's pushing me through this relationship. Because I know at the end of the day, well, I'll be able to tell my sons, hey, this is what I've been through. This is what she's been through. You know, I gotta do all that. My nephews, I can tell my nieces, I can tell my friends, I could tell some strangers on the street my story and our story, and we'll be able to help them through what they're going through based off of what we're going through. If not help them through, give them a little sense of hope to keep on trying to push because there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. So yeah.
That's good. No, that's good because when it comes to these relationships, you know, and you know what I find interesting is when people come together and then all of a sudden it's like, hey, now we want to put God in the midst, but the importance of putting God in the midst really beforehand is important. But if it hasn't happened, you know, and you do get to that point, it's all right. It's time to go ahead and put God into the mix, allow Him to be in the forefront of that relationship, to how much more powerful that relationship is going to be, and the testimonies coming out of it. So that's good. That's good. Kai, your thoughts? What are you looking forward the most about being married to Justin?
What he just said actually, the testimony. I know a lot of couples wouldn't be able to prevail through most of the stuff that we are going through. I'm a strong person. I do have like some times where I just, you know, like have a little weeks where I just kind of break, but I know that it's going to be like a greater outcome. I want my kids to have their father in their life. I want them to see a loving relationship, and a relationship that has problems isn't bad. Like if you love that person, I feel like you go through hell and high waters with them. That's just how I feel. I'm just looking forward to our future. I ain't looking back. Whoever's back there is back there. I had confirmation through a dream last night.
Ooh, talk about it. Talk about it. Come on.
Just
I ain't talking about it.
just like the.
Because I feel like it's gonna help somebody. I'm
I
sorry.
ain't
Go
gonna
ahead.
disclose too much. I had a dream that I encountered someone and it was just peaceful. Because the last time I had a dream about that person, I was fighting them. But this time it was more peaceful, and in the dream they walked off, and that was it. I just like, okay, that's confirmation that I need to let it go. I let it go.
So when it comes to, you know, receiving those confirmations, and it's kind of for you, it sounds like that's helping you with the next step on how to deal with certain individuals and what to do next. And just learn how that works for you. That's powerful, because then you know what step to take, how to move, and then you can just kind of move on and do your thing, and really and continue to please God the way you're supposed to. That's good.
One more thing, I'm happy that I got a man that doesn't stay like upset about certain things for so long. And I would like to say he's very forgiving too. I'm not perfect, so yeah, that's how I look at it.
Well, it sounds like him forgiving you is it ministers to you, right? Because you know, forgiveness is it's a powerful thing, and as long as we keep holding on to things like that, you know, and not get over certain things, then we're just it's a burden within the relationship. It's going to continue to cause damage and issues, and it'll break apart. But somebody was telling me that you gonna have to forgive your wife a million and one times.
To get into your ear and make you feel like to just it's initially it's gonna come down to if I how I feel. So once you just block out all that extra noise and just only have your partner there, I feel like that we got this. We got this.
That brings me to another question actually. How important is it to y'all, in this season of your life, to have a solid circle of people that can support y'all's relationship, support y'all's, mental health and and all that jazz. You know what I'm saying? How important is that to y'all?
Very, very. People don't understand. You cannot. Sometimes you can't do relationships alone. You cannot. If you have a good foundation with friends that, not just friends that are single, but friends that are in relationships also, y'all can help each other through. We like Trayvon. They don't know who Trayvon is, but the couples night that we went to, it was a sense of relief, and then we had a chance to meet other couples as well, and not just other couples, but couples that are trying to do the correct thing, like we're trying to do the godly walk, the faithful walk, the true walk, and being together, not just dating, but being together. We had the chance to meet those people, and if we stuck to ourselves, probably wouldn't have had the chance to get through a lot of things that we've been through. But not saying that people can fix your problems, but having that positive group of people and people that have been through the same thing that you're going through sometimes, like their testimonies, that it was a testimony for us, our testimony for someone else. So definitely find that group of people that can help you, truly help you, and like go out, have some fun, some double dates and things like that. It's very important to have that foundation, because doing it alone and y'all just hearing each other nag, but then you go out with your boy and y'all realize my girl do the same thing, man. Oh, you on the toilet too long, and she come in the bathroom saying, "What are you doing in here?" My girl do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you texting and you laughing at your phone, and she like, what's going on?
Just went in the bathroom just
Oh my gosh.
just yesterday. That's crazy.
So no, you're good. You were saying the bathroom thing?
Oh.
They like to join me in the bathroom, basically. But it's important. It's important. That foundation of positive friends, people that's actually working through their problems and like getting their hands dirty and getting the job done is very important. I didn't even realize how important it was. And this is why, like, when I went there, I was like, dang, I can actually, like, I'm enjoying my girl more. You know?
Yeah.
I can enjoy my girl, and it's actually cool. And sometimes you guys, when you're fighting so much, and not even fighting, just miscommunication so much, you kind of think that, like, all right, it's time to call it quits. But people are going through the same thing you're going through, and honestly, it's just a situation to where you gotta suck it up, take it to the chest, and just be like, all right, baby, it's all good, I got you. And the next thing you know, it's sweep under the rug. But if it was me by myself dealing with it, and me not hearing other people going through it, I probably would have like reflected on it in a negative way. I wouldn't have heard someone else like, hey bro, try this,
Give you
and
like
give me
different tips.
advice and tips and stuff. Yeah. And I wouldn't have had the opportunity to fix the problems the way I fixed them, because I was stuck in my ways. You know, you're not the most brilliant person in the world. And in your head, it's like you're oh yeah, I know what I'm talking about. But sometimes you need that man that's gonna say like, hey bro, you tripping. Hey bro,
Yeah.
I'm going through the same thing.
Accountability.
Accountability.
That's good.
A friend is gonna keep you, like, not keep you on the straight and narrow, hold you accountable and let you know like when you're wrong, not just like, she tripping, man, like. And I'm working on even getting me a friend group, because that's important too as well in the relationship. So we all both have our outlets, and it's not all that is not all placed on just your spouse. I'm learning to do that now. I don't. I'm like to hang out, but his sister, Toya, she is trying to get together a group of women from the church and some people that she worked with, and trying to get together and do just like little activities. Probably read the Bible a little bit. I think I need that for this point in my life. I'm trying to grow as a woman and a mother. I'm trying to shape myself to the woman I want to be. And I've definitely, I'm all in my relationship, but I need to be all in myself too as well. That's very important.
That's good.
So I'm working on that. We're working on that. He's been telling me that for actually a very long time. Very, very long time. And I know it's been years down the road, but what counts now is that my eyes are open now. We've been through things, and I see that it is really important for that. So, like, it doesn't, it's just, it doesn't give you too much time to think about the problems. You're okay. I'm out with the girls. I forgot I was even mad at them, or come back and, I'm ready to chill, relax with my man, and make the home peaceful. That's the importance of being submissive to your man. It has to. You have to make the house peaceful, so the man doesn't feel like he needs to be somewhere else. Cause I feel like the devil can move that way too as well. He can make the house so uncomfortable, and he knows, like, that's a man's peace is home. Peace is if you're in a relationship. You have single friends too that are just as good as the friends that are like in relationships, but it's just important on making your relationship and your life peaceful, and especially by reading the Bible. I feel like that helped me a lot to know that that is important for me to be submissive to my man, let him handle stuff as a man, and I handle what I'm supposed to be doing as a mother, as a nurturer, as a woman of the home.
That's good.
Thank you.
Yeah, I see you, Kaya.
I'm growing. I'm growing. Growing and
Girl,
growing.
that's my girl.
That's it. Hey, that's your woman, brother. Now, setting up that foundation and really just leaning on the Word of God, leaning on the Scriptures, and just allowing that to soak into your soul, into your spirit, and it's giving you the motivation, and giving you the inspiration, it's giving you the feedback that's necessary to live a righteous life that'll bleed into every relationship that you have. Relationship, with family, relationship with friends, relationship, with your spouse, with your girl, with your husband, boyfriend, whatever the case may be, and how important that is. That's one thing I haven't spoken so much like on this podcast, is just leaning in on the Word of God and the power of Scripture, and just learning what Scriptures is going to be good for, just for the relationship, for yourself, and how it's going to teach you to be a better lover. Let that be the firm foundation that's needed. That's good. That's good.
We do a thing together.
You might have a show in your hands.
Listen, hey, I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? So, I think I'm gonna do maybe one last question there before we kind of end this podcast episode. So, let's see. So what's next for y'all as far as business, right? Because I know, we're building together. You want to build something long lasting, and we want to build this legacy, right? So when it comes to building this legacy and passing it down to the kids, how important is that to y'all? And when do you plan on kind of implementing some of those the growth and learning opportunities, and how you're going to kind of instill that into your kids? Like, what does that look like for y'all?
You saying how is this relationship right here? How are we gonna plant it into our kids' lives?
Yes.
Let them know that there's always a solution. And there's always a solution. There's problems that happen in your life to where you feel like it's like you can't make it through, or the only way out of it is out of it, and just there's no need to just quit every single time. Some things are worth fighting for, and some things you have to fight for to actually have that solution. So I will make sure my boys truly understand, like, don't quit. Don't quit. Whatever you do, don't quit, because the outcome is what's important. And if you don't finish through, then you will never have the opportunity to see the growth and the beauty of what could truly be, because you're stuck in the now, you know. And the now is so hard that you feel as if there's no reason to stick through. The easiest thing to do is just like call it quits and run away from your problems, but fight through it. Fight through it. Get through it. Manage, change, grow. Have discipline. Have obedience. Have faithfulness. Have have love. All these things, that the characteristics that will come out of the fighting will be unbelievable. So just continue fighting. Just continue fighting. Don't quit. Fight for what you love. Fight for what you need. And fight for what you believe in. That's pretty much it.
That's good. That's good. And you, Kai, anything specific kind of on your heart that you feel like you want to instill into your kids?
Yeah, just back to me saying I feel like it's very important for them to see a healthy relationship in their parents, and I feel like that's going to round them out to be the men that they're going to be. My cadence is very complex, but I know right now once he gets old enough to actually like see like how his emotions are supposed to go, he's going to straighten up. He has his father here. His father's disciplining him. There's no absent fathers over here. He's there.
That's right.
And he will make sure that his son he's gonna be good. He's good. I know, I have faith that whatever we're going through now, I feel like God is making us go through it now, so we can help our kids. Like we don't know what they're gonna go through, what they're gonna face. I feel like things have to happen for a reason, for us, like for stuff to grow, for flowers to bloom. Like we're gonna have a lot of lessons to teach our kids, and we're gonna be able to face them head on. Like we're gonna be great parents together. I know. We're gonna be.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree. Y'all gonna be excellent parents for real.
Thank you.
Trying our best.
You look young. Thank you. But okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, like that's another thing too. Stress can really show on the outside. And remember, yeah, just try to stay stress free in your relationship. I feel like the more that you like, the more that you, I'm trying to think how I'm trying to put this real quick. Never mind. But
well,
just try to stay stress free in your relationship. The more you do that, I feel like the more fun times you have, you'll be able to get back to it. It's going to be hard times, like, and it's for anybody that's in a relationship now or thinking about getting married. Like, everybody goes through their things. If you feel you love that person, you'll be able to work through whatever y'all are going through. People make mistakes. People aren't perfect. There's no like certain amount of times a person can make mistakes and then they can't make them no more. Like, we're always going to face problems in our relationship, and that's why I want to instill in them, like, stuff is always going to happen. You just have to learn how to grow through things, and that's what I was trying to say. Yeah, that's it.
Tend
That's
to
good.
your garden.
Yeah.
Tend to your garden.
Grass is always green on the
Yeah, you have to realize, like, I might not have to plow my dirt. You know, DeCarlo might live in Australia. You might live in Antarctica, and the foundation that you have to set for your garden may be different, but you still have to tend to it in a different way. I might have to get my hands more dirty. So just because everybody's garden is built a little different, don't mean that everyone's not having to put that work in. You know, even you might have to put in more work than others. Just tend to your garden. If you have to get down there and plow that dirt, plant that seed, water that thing, pick up some weeds. You know, you might not have to do that in your relationship. You might already have good foundation in the ground. All you gotta do is plant that seed, and the rain will come. You don't have to water it yourself. Tend to your garden in the way that you need.
If you start to think about your relationship in a negative way, like you're stuck, then it's going to give you, that mentality that you're stuck, like there's no way out. If you see the potential in that person, and that they can change and that they can grow, I feel like that's what you need. That's what is important to focus on. So you don't feel like, just like this is no way out. I don't know. It just depends on the person you're dating. Now, if you're that you're dating a person, that it's not right for you. God makes you go through things also too, to let you know that, baby, this is not the person that you're meant to be with. He's giving. This is a lesson, baby. You need to move on. You need to try. God's trying to. He's already building you, man. He ain't brought him to you yet. Don't rush the process. God will bring you what you need when you need it. Yeah.
Well said, y'all. Listen.
My females out there. I know we be when I was back a single girl, we was looking for our men, but I feel like I found my forever man. We've been through our things and we're trying to get past it now, and we're just looking for growth now.
Amen. Hey, listen, I appreciate y'all so much for really just coming onto this podcast and just hanging out with me. Sharing your insights, sharing your story, sharing some things that didn't even minister to me. You know what I'm saying? Give me something to look forward to. So, shouts out to Justin and Kiya on this Love Beyond the 14th that y'all be seeing at some point. At some point. So,
I tune in. So he started something great. Y'all miss out. I'm telling y'all gonna regret it. Y'all gonna regret it.
Dropping some gems.
I appreciate y'all. I want last thing. So before we end this, anything that you want to promote as far as your business? I know you got your business. Do you want to kind of put the plug on there today? Bruh, let them know where they can find you as far as your social media and stuff like that. And then of course I'll put this in the description box. But while you watch it live, y'all can go ahead and throw them onto his page and see what he got. You know what I'm saying? Let them know what you got going on.
A Christian-based clothing line, called I'm Free. You see the shirt, I love Jesus. Only one of many designs. _ I'm Free _ on Instagram. Y'all tune in. Y'all come check it out. He's gonna drop the descriptions in the link below. I know you got your cookies and everything.
Oh, no.
I'm reading your mind already, girl. Y'all tune in, definitely. Got some positivity coming y'all way that y'all can wear on an everyday basis. Spread that love, spread that knowledge, and spread the obedience on a t-shirt. Wear with style. So, yeah, I'm Free. Coming at y'all soon. I'm Elijah. Next.
Yes, Rich Off Food. I'm gonna change. Y'all, I might change my name, but yes, Rich Off Food, and I sell cookies, strawberry. Well, I'm working on strawberries. Cookies is right now what I'm working on, and little cheesecake parfait cups. I have very simple prices. My name, I ain't gonna lie, I can't remember if it's two, I know it's an _ Rich and then 3 F's, OOD and then _ But okay, I got y'all. Yeah, we'll drop it in the description. Okay.
We'll definitely get the links and everything, and I'll make sure I put that in the description box for y'all. I can go ahead and follow the pages. Amazing individuals right here. It's difficult to get them both in the room at the same time because they're very busy people. I'm a busy person, but they kind of busy is different from my kind of busy. And so I'm just blessed and just for the opportunity to have them both in the room at the same time, have this podcast episode to be able to bless y'all, with some content and everything like that. So again, their description stuff will be in the box, and y'all can go follow them and check them out. And we're gonna keep this thing going. So
yes, please, y'all keep tuning in. This is a Christian DJ. We don't have a lot of those in Fayetteville. Tune in. This is good music.
Like and subscribe.
You guys own music.
Like and subscribe. That's all y'all gotta do is like and subscribe, and y'all will be a part of something beautiful, something that's the foundation is gonna change y'all lives. So DJ Grateful right here, remember that name.
appreciate the plug, y'all.
Written in the clouds already.
Hey, that will conclude this episode's Love Beyond the 14th, and so I'm gonna see y'all. You know what I'm saying, on the next podcast episode. You never know who I'm going to have on here and what kind of things we're going to learn, or we're going to just grow together. So I will see y'all in the next podcast. Let's get it.